Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's so good to be here with all of you. Thanks for joining me for chakra balancing class today. So if you were with us last week or the week before, you know that we're moving down the chakras. So we started with the crown, last week we're at the third eye, and today, hi Sean, today we're at the throat chakra, Vishuddha. So my idea for our class today is to do some chanting. Now remember, Vishuddha chakra is not just about making sound and communicating, but it's also about listening and hearing, truly hearing. Not just the sounds around, although that's a really great practice, but by tuning into our sense of hearing, we're developing the capacity to listen to our deepest truth, our true nature, our soul, really. And so when we chant today, I'm going to give you the option because of the space that we're in and you're all on mute and I'm not. You can do call and response or you can just keep chanting with me. I have a couple of different chants and we're going to do them a bit longer. So instead of doing a whole bunch shorter, I really want us to drop into the meditative quality and the meditative element that chanting really allows us to access. Okay, so the first chant I'm going to do without the accompaniment of my drum, and it's simple, it's so hum, and I know that some of you have done that with me as a meditation, maybe in your mind. So we're going to chant it out loud, and then I'm going to create some space between. I'm just giving you a heads up so it doesn't seem weird or jarring, but just a heads up that I will create some space to just listen to ambient sound between each one. So the word hum or so hum means I am that, I am. And hum is the bija mantra or the seed sound of the throat chakra. So not only are we activating the throat by chanting hum, we're also tapping into that true nature, as I said, our inner being, who we truly are, beyond the voices in our mind, beyond the thoughts, beyond the body, that spark of divinity. That's who we are. So hum, so hum. Okay, so if you need to move around to get a little bit more comfortable, feel free to do that. Now, as I said, I'm just going to keep chanting and you can listen or join in. Notice as we chant, notice if you're apprehensive to really let your voice be heard, if you find yourself judging the sound of your voice, notice if you get bored, if you want to speed it up or slow it down, if you have those impulses, notice what it makes you feel like or what emotions might rise to the surface. Chanting is an opportunity for us to notice, just like meditation. So whenever you're ready, you can close your eyes if you wish. I'll have my eyes closed, or you can simply soften your gaze downward. Sit up nice and tall. And let's start first with a few deep breaths. So breathing in through the nose, fill up your lungs from lower belly all the way to your collarbones. And then slowly exhale the breath out from collarbones down to low belly. And do that a few more times, really expanding through the rib cage as well, giving your lungs space to fill up. And then slowly let the breath flow out. One more big breath. And exhale. Notice what's true for you right now. And that could be something in your physical body, could be an emotion, Could be a state of being, an energy state. Where might you soften, just land here? And then go ahead and clear your throat, perhaps, or swallow once or twice. Just bring some attention to your physical throat. And then bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra. We'll warm up the vocal cords by chanting the sound of Om to open our session. So if you'd like to set an intention for our practice, go right ahead, right now you can do that. And take a big breath in for Om. You can bow your head towards your heart. Your hands can come down. You can keep your eyes closed or the gaze soft, but lift the crown of your head. Keep your spine in neutral. I'll start us off and you join in whenever you like. Soham. 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 Take a big breath in and a slow sigh out. Pause, listen, feel. If you like, you can let your eyes blink open for a moment. Feel free to take a sip of water or tea, perhaps. Good. Soham, soham. I love that one. I love how I use it to really connect to my true self, my true nature. Whether it's chanting it in my mind or out loud, it's certainly more potent knowing that you're all chanting along with me, even if I can't hear you. So thank you again for joining. So the next chant we're going to do, it's going to escalate. Just to give you a heads up, we're going to start off slow and then we'll add some more rhythm. And again, I want you to notice the impulses that come up. And it's always, we keep coming back to the chant. We keep coming back to the mantra again and again and again. The mind wanders off, catch it, come back. you feel some boredom or frustration, or you want it to go faster or slower, come back to the mantra. Come back again and again and again. All of it is part of the practice. And if you feel inspired to clap your hands, get up and dance, move your body, all of that is allowed. Revel in the spirit. That's a huge part of kirtan, which is a little bit of what we're going to get into now with this chant. So I'm going to share the mantra with you in the chat box. In case you're a visual person like I am, sometimes it's easier to see it and then to chant it. So it's pronounced Om Shrim Mahalakshmiyei Namaha. Om Shrim Mahalakshmiyei Namaha. And it's basically salutations to the goddess Lakshmi. Lakshmi is the goddess of abundance. Now, when I chant to any of the deities, it's not as a form of prayer, although it can be if you want it to, but I like to chant as a way of appreciation and gratitude for the abundance that I already have. I don't like to ask for abundance because that comes from a place of scarcity. And whenever we operate from a place of scarcity, that just invites in more scarcity. It doesn't actually invite in abundance. That's the paradox. When we are grateful for the abundance that we already have, abundance of support, abundance of food in the cupboard, abundance of love, abundance of life force, abundance of abilities, whatever you feel truly abundant in, let that be the gratitude that you're chanting. And we'll use this salutation to Goddess Lakshmi as a way of expressing our gratitude for the abundance that we already have. And in that, when it is said, and I'm sure you've heard this before, it is said that when we're grateful for if we're not grateful for what we already have, what makes us think that God or the universe is going to give us more? So let's chant our gratitude and salutations to Goddess Lakshmi. Okay, I'm going to move back because at some point I'm going to play my drum. And as I said, feel free to revel in the spirit. All right. If you like, you can close your eyes, or you can simply soften your gaze. Center yourself with a deep breath. Om Shrim Mahalakshmiyei Namaha. 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 Om Shrim Mahalakshmiyei 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 Namaha. Om Shrim Shrim Mahalakshmiyei Namaha. Om 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 Shrim Mahalakshmiyei Namaha. Namaha. Om Shrim Mahalakshmiyei Namaha. Om Shrim Mahalakshmiyei Namaha. 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 Notice what just happened. Notice if anything is coming up for you, coursing through you. Gratitude for the abundance. Abundance is expansive. Let's take a big breath in and chant the sound of Om to seal this practice. Inhale. Pause. Notice what's happening in your throat. And take all of the energy that you've cultivated and ignited in Vishuddha Chakra into the day today. Speaking your truth, living your truth, connecting to the true nature, the divinity that resides within you. Thank you so much for sharing practice with me. I bow to that divinity, your inner being. Namaste.